All right, all right. Welcome back to I Am Sure Sports. I am your host, Manins Man. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's doing fine. We give thanks for another day. It is the beginning of a new work week. It is Monday. You understand me? And we have to do a couple of things today. First, we want to say give thanks for life, and we continue to look to the hills from whence cometh our help. Our help comes from the Lord who has made the heavens and the earth. We are forever grateful for the breath in our lungs. So we pour out our praise on the Lord Most High God. Want to say happy birthday to two persons. You understand me? First and foremost, I must say happy birthday to none other than Mr. Danny Beckford. Danny Beckford is the president of the St. Anne Footballers Association. You understand me? St. Anne Football Association. He runs the FA. He's a parish president, a stalwart in the footballing landscape in St. Anne and across Jamaica. He has played the sport, he has coached the sport, he has managed the sport, he has officiated the sport, and he's administrating the sports. The truth is that he has invested a great percent of his life into this and must be commended. I know they had the awards ceremony and every parish have them, and I think he is due an award just because of his commitment to the work of developing so many footballers in St. Anne. There is not a player who has represented Jamaica at the junior or senior level in the sport who have come through St. Anne that Danny Beckford has not had a touch on their career, including one of the top footballers out of St. Anne when you look at national representation, Miss Jody Brown. All right, and so many others where Danny Beckford has had a personal touch on them, and so want to say happy birthday to him. Now, it is okay again not to agree with a person's plans and policies, but when you speak about their personality, their persona, and their impact on society, a person of his caliber must be commended for his great service to the sport of football in the land of Jamaica. You understand me? All right, big up, mass up, Tenet, Jutta, any one of the names that you want to call him. You understand? It probably down the serve right now. Happy birthday to you as well. Today is your birthday. You understand me? Bless up and don't stress up yourself. Make sure you watch the video in the boss and you hit the like button. You understand me? Big up Tenet on his birthday as well. Down there in Sub. You understand me? Probably a lack of a place right You understand? Yeah, 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 yeah. All right. So that is out of the way. We're going to talk about major robbery. This is so funny because it's on the field and off the field robbery that management is going to talk about. Molynes relegation, bound and mastering EI, emotional intelligence, and then Hag replaced by Van. All right. So let's begin with the nugget of the morning. I'm going to help you with how to mastering your emotional intelligence, which is very, very your IQ is important, but your emotional intelligence is so critical in this global world that we live in. And as things and times change and things become more modernized, and in a changing and transforming, a constant transformative culture, we need to have high emotional intelligence as we live in different environment and operate around different people. All right, and so there are five what I call them pillars of emotional intelligence. All right, I'm gonna go through them. So number one, I like to do stuff in five. Five is the number of grace when you go to biblical numerology and stuff. So let's begin. Pillar number one is self-awareness. Recognize your own emotions, understand how they influence your action, right? Reflect on your strengths and weakness. All right, so you have self-awareness. Then there must be self-regulation. Manage emotions in a healthy way, adapt to changing circumstances, control impulsive feelings. So you have to manage emotions in a healthy way. You have to adapt to changing circumstances. Things will change, but you must be constant in terms of your emotional display. Control impulsive feeling. Don't quick to be off the handle. Don't quick to be upset or sad or depressed. You understand me? Regulate your emotions, right? Empathy, right? Understand other people's emotion. The truth is, the hallmark of great leadership is seeking to understand before being understood, because people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. Never be the kind of person who comes in without engaging people. You try to change things and people. Engage people, involve people, and then you will have and find yourself having greater impact and influence. All right, so empathy, understanding other people's emotion, offer comfort and support to others, and consider different perspective. Your way may be a good way, but there could be a better way. All right, you could be right and I could be right. All right, but just from different perspective. So let's pay attention to other people's perspective. Number 4, social skills. Build and maintain relationships. They are very important. I always tell people this: you never know what tomorrow will hold, what tomorrow will bring. So the man you disrespect today could be the person who stands between you and your next open door next week. So treat people well at every stage of your life, right? That's how you build networks across the globe. Even on social media spaces, treat people well, because you never know where you're going to be. Some of the people you engage, like you have not even seen them, and you may end up in a space where they are at. So treat people well. Communicate effectively. And one of the things you can do, and this is something that I'm growing and learning in, is to ask people, do you understand what I am saying? And make sure that people clearly understand you, because people sometimes have a completely different idea of what you are communicating than what you actually communicate. All right, to collaborate and resolve conflict. I will say this: there's a biblical pattern to dealing with issues with people. Here it is, right? Easy, easy. Number one, go to the person one on one. Never talk about a person before talking to the person. Go to the person one on one and say to them, this is how you make me feel, or this is how that made me feel. So express how you feel about it, though they may not have intended to create that kind of feeling with you. All right. So collaborate and resolve conflicts. Motivation: recognize your emotions, understand how they affect your thoughts, your harness your emotions to fuel goal um, and pursuit, right? So I could give you some more stuff. You understand me, but I won't give you more than that. I hope it's a benefit to you. Those 5 things: motivation, social skills, empathy, self-regulation, and self-awareness. Those are the 5 pillars. And then tomorrow I'll give you, just some other things. All right, I'll give you some other things to look at. Like, effective team player, how you can be that you excel in teamwork by listening well, valuing others ideas, and maintaining a positive team spirit. So in team you have to listen well. And some people want to be boss, they don't want to be leaders, right? People don't understand there's a distinction between being a boss and being a leader. You have to involve people, you have to value people's ideas. You don't have the patent on ideas. Other people ideas matters. All right. And sometimes you engage people, even if you have the better idea, hear their ideas. Give people make people feel valuable. When you come into an environment, make people feel valuable. When you're running the organization, make people feel valuable. Value people. There are some of us who we have never yet told people, good job, well done. Hope you're feeling good today. But we're always quick to find the faults and the errors and point out people's flaws. All right. So, Bob, that is it. Hope you're blessed by that. You love it. All right. Tell me what you feel. Tell me what you think about these stuff that I've been doing, the changing of how I'm doing the videos, especially with these nuggets that we share in the videos. All right. So, major robbery: Arsenal versus Liverpool. Good game. I think Arsenal basically had some issues, injuries, cards, players who started that couldn't finish the game because they're not fully fit. I thought it was a balanced game, a quite fair result in terms of the 2-2. I think Liverpool would have felt if they have lost the game that they deserve something out of it, and Arsenal would have felt the same, given how it went. But I think this is a game that Liverpool should have won, given all the injuries that are there, the Arsenal team. But Arsenal really did do well. And I hear some former Manchester United player, I won't even call their name because, you see Manchester United now, they said that Arsenal is, they tear down Arteta. I find it so, the same men were on TV yesterday tearing down Arteta and his strategy in the Arsenal versus Liverpool game. Former Manchester United players. You hear them on stuff, right? And those same men were praising the Manchester United coach who lost the game against West Ham. I don't understand it. So I realized from that this is more about my former club than anything else. It's more about that. It's more about my former club than anything else. That is it. It's more about my former club. It's not fair. So, Anthony Taylor, I think that goal that Arsenal scored should have stood. That ball, there was no foul by Declan Rice. No foul. And he blew the whistle when Kai Havertz touched the ball. And if you look at the timing, it's almost like he expected it to score and he was trying to make sure the whistle was blown before it goes into the goal. And please don't think this is not Liverpool's fault. This is poor officiating. I also think that Arsenal should have had a penalty earlier in the game. Be that as it may, it is not Liverpool's fault now because Liverpool is a team that I really like. It is unfortunate. The unfortunate thing is that I think how this league is being officiated, the EPL that is, I think there's only one clear winner, Manchester City. I don't think there's anything Arsenal or Liverpool can do to win the league. I just don't see it. I just think like for the duration of the seasons, the bad calls are going to go against Arsenal and Liverpool. That's how I feel. When I number the amount of calls, when you look at even the Chelsea versus Liverpool game, though they won it, that should have been a red card. If the Arsenal one was a red card against Saliba, the Chelsea one should have been a red card against Liverpool. It wasn't given. And I think how the league is, it is like, I don't know. I personally, and this is my opinion, this is not fact-based, and this is my opinion based on what I've seen. My factual eyes have shown me that the bad decision affects Liverpool and Arsenal more than any other team in the top six. And it's hard to believe that this is not some conspiracy. Hard. It's hard to believe that this is not some conspiracy going on. And the EPL has to do better. It has to do better. They have to. I agree with getting officials from other places to come in and ref the EPL. I agree with that. What do you think, people? Do you think it should have been a goal that Arsenal won? Even Liverpool fans said that it was too soft. Club TV, I think they're from, they said that it was too soft. And they believe as well that the outcome that people wanted was for Liverpool and Arsenal to really draw the game. All of these conspiracies are out there because of poor officiating, and it needs to be fixed. But kudos to Arsenal. I think well done given the circumstances that they endured. It well done to the team. Well done, Liverpool, because at least you're closer to City and you still have a fighting chance to catching them and passing them in the league. All right. Now, let's move on quickly to the JPL. Molynes, I think they need to change your coach. It's not that he cannot coach, but guess what? I don't think the players out there I see playing for Molynes are enthused or they are playing for this coach. They're not fighting for this coach at Molynes. And I'd say to the coach, get an next job. These players are not playing for you. Molynes is joking. If you're not going to get a job, next job, get some next players. Get some other players. Because those players out there are not playing for you. They are not playing for you. They look unenthused. They look like, let's just get this game over with and move on to the next one. So I think he will be the next coaching casualty in the league. I believe so. I think he's going to be the next coaching casualty, either by his choice or by the management of Molynes. The only way he can persist as coach is if he gets a group of players who are willing to play for him. And they're digging themselves into a deep ditch that if they don't stop it by November, they shall be going back to tier 2. I want the league to be competitive from top to bottom. And so I expect this is a Molynes team that I really like, because I think I like the way over the years they have been passing the ball around and playing the ball. They're always scoring. But for too long, they have been conceding goals and they have not fixed their defensive problems. So Molynes, fix it. You know that I cannot do this video without saying big up to Mount Pleasant. Big up Coach Tapper. We don't know already, you know, that B is a Tapper, rate Tapper. A lot of people don't respect him, you know. But Tapper, me rate Tapper. Tapper set up him team them. If you check him record, you know really score upon Tapper team them, boss. You have to work hard, those Tapper teams, the teams that are coached by Theodore Whitmore and Davian Ferguson, systematically are solid defensively. Even if you don't think they have the quickest defenders or the best defenders, the team defense is always solid. I think Rudolph Speed always have a little trick up his sleeve to score on them still. But them going to stop Speed. Them going to figure out him strategy. Tapper, boy, figure out Speed for me. Here. Tapper, boy, figure out Speed for me. You understand me? Because him always have a way for a score on Mount Pleasant. We need to stop it. But big up to Mount Pleasant. They won. Dumby Holden defeated Harborview by a goal to nil. Mount Pleasant defeated Tivoli Gardens by a goal to nil. I love the Tivoli team, a young team. I think Barrington Price being there brings some maturity, but I love the team. Like I honestly, let me tell you, Radico Wellington. Somebody sent Radico Wellington the video. Radico Wellington. It's when I first saw this player in the JPL playing for Tivoli. The youth remind me of the youth named Visionel Harris. I felt like he was that next thing. Good on free kick, good passing the ball, full of skill. I don't know if he had an injury or everything. But listen, Radico Wellington, I want to see you fully fit, like when you just came onto the scene and playing in the JPL. Because I think if you get back to your best, this Tivoli team have enough young players that they're going to produce. So Radico Wellington, man is going to challenge you. Radico Wellington, people send it to him. Me rate your baller. You don't even know me, but me always watch you. Always. Because I think there's something about your play. So I challenge you to get back to your absolute best. Because, at your best, you will be one of the better midfielders in the competition. In your position. And you, I believe, will be that added ingredient Tivoli Gardens need to propel themselves up the table. So I put it on you, Radico Wellington. Yeah? Put it on you. Harborview lost to Dumby Holden, like I told you. Akwasa Chang missed a penalty. Harborview always get penalty, I'm going to start calling Penalty View. Penalty View, them name. Almost every game Harborview get a penalty, Penalty View. Dre Anyweather, Penalty View. Not Harborview anymore. Penalty View. And that is true. All right? Yeah. Portmore drew with Mobile United. People, watch out for Mobile. Mobile management, they're building a system to compete for the Premier League title. Watch out for Mobile. Watch out for Mobile. And I think in January, they're going to make some additions. Maybe not. From the land of wood and water. But from land elsewhere, watch out for Mobile United in this league. You could see some former players, former national players, coming back into the league and find themselves their lodging place to be MBU. What a problem it will be in the league. Big up to the Mount Pleasant youngsters who came back. Big up to Mr. Peter Gould. Salute every time. You understand me? The man vision remain steadfast. Big up Mr. Peter Gould. Big up to the Charlton Athletic Football Club who invited them over there and the partnership that is being forged. I think good things are going to come out of that. I love Owen Jump, very articulate young man in his expression as he did that interview. Really love that part of the U17 team. And we have a feature that will be starting very soon with the U17. All right. So, yeah. All right. So, yeah. So, big up Mr. Peter Gould and Amanda Gould. You understand me? Blessings to you every time. Good people in Jamaica. A lot of people come to Jamaica. A lot of people from overseas, when they come to Jamaica, they come to take. Peter Gould has come to give. They take nothing except the culture out of Jamaica. They live with the Jamaican culture etched in their hearts. But they have left already an indelible mark in Jamaica footballing landscape. Not only that, the lives that they have touched. People don't realize that a lot of the youngsters who have come through Mount Pleasant, they're all over the place, have better foundations because of the opportunity that was provided to them by Mount Pleasant Academy. They may not be playing for Mount Pleasant when you talk about the Hodges. You think about him, all of these guys, Hutchinson, they came through Gary Mills. They all came through Mount Pleasant. Wilberforce playing for Cavaliers. They spent time there, right? Matthew Ellis spent time there. They spent time there. A lot of these players spend time on Javin Williams. A lot of them, Romario Webb. A lot of these players in the league all over. They've spent Shamari Hutchinson at Dintil. A lot of them spend time at Mount Pleasant. And even though their career has taken them elsewhere, the foundation was laid by Mount Pleasant. No, they're not perfect. They're not perfect, but they have gotten some things right. And here's what they have gotten right. They have given to these youngsters and have not tied them down to anything. That's one of the things I love about what Mount Pleasant is doing. I know that I seem to have veered, I've gone off on a tangent, but this is critical. What I love about the Goulds is that what they have given, they have not used it to hold any player or any person bound. If you want to leave, in good conscience, they allow you to leave. There are many places that when I've never heard the Goulds come out and complain about academy players leaving or treating them bad. They always come out and commend them because their job was never to tie people down to Mount Pleasant, but to give them an opportunity, a springboard for their life. And so right now, I want to clap. I want to put my hands together again and 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 again for the good work of Mount Pleasant. Keep it up, Mr. Gould. All right, keep it up. You're on the board and the team down there. All right, finally, Manchester United has moved from the animal kingdom to the motor vehicle kingdom. They have removed Ten Hag and they have replaced him with Ruud van Nistelrooy. So I guess the Hag was moving too slow. The van will speed along the highway. Interim, but it will be very interesting. Looking forward to it. Oh, Lord. Manchester United. The struggle. Manchester United. I don't know. Manchester United. I'm trying to find them on the table. 14th? Oh, my Lord. Manchester United are 14th on the table. Can you imagine? Manchester United, after 9 games, are 14th on the table. A change needed to have been made, and it was. And, oh, my Lord, there could be, by the end of the next game, Manchester United, if they lose their next game, Manchester United could be all the way down in 17th position. That's scary. That is scary. After 10 games, Manchester United could find themselves in 17th position. They take on the high-flying Chelsea. And this is a home game for Manchester United. I'm hoping that the coach can give them a kick and a boost. Right? To see what can become of that. But it will be problematic, I believe, if they were to succumb to the Blues of London. So the hag is gone, the van is in. What fortunes will it bring? Listen, have you done it yet? Have you hit the like button? Have you subscribed? Have you shared? Go ahead and do that. Let me give you a couple of seconds. Thank you. I see you subscribing. Appreciate it. And we have had tons of in the last 10 days. We have had almost 100 new subscribers to the platform. And thank you so much. And for the persons who have told you about it, that kind of encourage you to subscribe, we thank you for that. So I have something special lined up for you. All right. Now, there is a Turks and Caicos 14-year-old who kept for the national team in the CONCACAF Champions League. That goalkeeper will be playing under 17 for Turks and Caicos. All right. Now, this goalkeeper is conditioned and prepared by Jamaica's very own Aaron Wildboy Lawrence. And tomorrow at 10:30, this is 10:30 in Jamaica, Eastern Standard Time, it's 11:30, Aaron Wildboy Lawrence will be on I Am Sure Sports with your host, Molynes, talking about football in the Turks and Caicos Island. That's special. And then on Wednesday, I have a next special guest for you. So I want you to encourage as many people to subscribe, to like, and to share the content on I Am Sure Sports. We are going somewhere, and I want you to travel along with us. Have you hit the like button? Have you subscribed? Have you shared? I haven't read any comments because the last video was on Friday, right? So it's a long stretch. So now, make your comments. What do you think about Anthony, the referee, forgot his sir. Oh, how could I forget his name so early? But officiated Arsenal versus Liverpool. Was that a foul on Declan Rice that prevented the goal? Who is your relegation pick for the JPL? And what are your thoughts on Van Nistelrooy replacing Eric Ten Hag? The last Van they have, Louis van Gaal, didn't do so well. So they have gone back to a Van. So let's see. I know that Van Nistelrooy played there as well. So maybe that is the driving force behind it. He was an assistant there and the rest of the coaching staff is there. So let's see what will happen. Give me your thoughts. Give me your feedback. And tomorrow, all right before the Aaron Lawrence interview, I will take some of your comments and I will read them out and respond to them. I am Molynes. This has been I Am Sure Sports. As usual, we want to thank you for tuning in. And when we get to this point of the show, when we're about to end, we say we are over and we are out of here.